This video demonstrates the installation of a 25 kV Elaspeed compact splice using Prysmian CL Advantage cable. The Elaspeed splice, designed by Prysmian Group, is a low-profile, range-taking, 105 degrees Celsius operating temperature cable splice. It is designed for use with multiple shields and cables. Its compact structure allows for installation in confined areas and requires less cable to be prepared. To begin, prepare the cable using the cutback dimensions shown in the instruction manual. Remove the cable jacket using appropriate tools. Make sure to also remove concentric neutral wires. Score the insulation shield with appropriate tool, being careful not to cut completely. Remove the cable insulation shield. Next, remove the cable insulation with appropriate tool. Carefully flare up the neutral wires and apply PVC electrical tape under the edge of the wires. Then, bind it with one additional layer of tape over the wires. Clean and abrade the cable jacket 4 inches from the edge of the jacket cutback. Next, to install the splice, take out the end of the plastic liner from one end and slide the splice body on the cable. Bind the plastic liner end to the cable jacket with a few turns of PVC tape. Pull down the plastic liner so that it turns inside out and the splice body and liner are away from the area to be connected and also clear of the cable insulation. Next, insert the conductors into the connector until the conductor ends butt against the center stop of the connector. Hand tighten the bolts to firmly grip the conductors in place. Using appropriate tool, tighten the bolts until the head of the bolt shears off. Clean connector to remove any residual wax left from the shear bolts. Cover the bolts with the supplied aluminum foil with an adhesive backing, making sure to cover all of the holes. Center the foil over the holes and wrap around the connector to complete the installation. Clean the cable by removing all traces of the insulation shield from the cable insulation. Be sure not to transfer any semiconducting particles onto the cable insulation. To install the splice body, hold the plastic liner in place and slide the splice into the center of the splice area and then remove the plastic liner. Center the splice over the connector and using scissors, cut the white retaining strap. Be careful not to damage any of the cold shrink materials with sharp tools. Release the self-ejecting carrier tube by inserting the twisting handles into the slots at each end of the carrier tube. Twist steadily on the handles to release the short carrier tube. Remove the handles and next measure the distance from the edge of the semiconducting body of the Elaspeed splice to the edge of the metallic shield. To remove the short carrier tube, hammer until it splits and remove. When positioned correctly, remove the blue straps and allow the long carrier tube to self-eject. Make sure the cable is centered in the carrier tube as it ejects. Proceed to remove the long carrier tube in a similar manner as the short carrier tube. Clean any excess silicone grease and place mastic strip filling the remaining exposed area. Start at the edge of the metallic shield. It is okay if the mastic covers the overlap of the edge of the splice body. Unfold the shielding mesh over cable neutrals and install constant force springs over each side of the neutral connection. Tape over with PVC electrical tape. Fold the excess shielding mesh back over the constant force springs and tape 2 layers of PVC electrical tape over the loose mesh. Make sure there are no wire mesh ends poking through the PVC tape. Repeat on each side. Next, apply the long mastic strip 1/4 of an inch from the jacket cutback. Wrap the leading edge of the mastic with 2 layers of PVC electrical tape, securing it in place. Apply silicone grease to lubricate from the end of the folded jacket to the outer edge of the sealing mastic pad on both sides. Unfold the jacket by pulling longitudinally on the strings in order to place the splice outer jacket over the lubricated area and remove straps. Repeat the process to complete the other side. Make sure to leave the red Prysmian quality control tag in place. This completes the installation of the 25 kV Elaspeed compact splice.